Hello everybody, and welcome to a brand new series on the channel, and that is going to be of Pokemon Crystal. This series is going to be very different than anything I have done on the channel before. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what I'm doing here, I did post an introduction and rules video before this, explaining what everything is about, because this series is going to be much different. I'm going to go over my basic rules here. This is a no healing Nuzlocke, not a wedlock, on set. But this series is much more different than just that. So far, this is an experiment for me, and I'll explain it as we create our character. I'm going to be playing as a girl, and I'm not going to talk too much about what's going on in the background, because I kind of want to go over just a little bit here. My idea for this, I'm recording this the day that Crystal comes out in the United States, the 26th of January. When you're seeing this video, it will probably be way later than that. And this series, if you're seeing this episode, has already been completely recorded. This series is over. Now you might be saying, well, what do you mean? What I mean is, I've pre-recorded this entire series. This is my concept for this experimental series, this is my Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke, the movie. Now what I mean by that is, if you're seeing this video, that means there will be an episode daily, every single day until the series is done, because it's been completely recorded. What's different about this series is the fact that instead of having very long episodes that's hard for people to keep up with, I thought of a really interesting idea. A personal wedlock of mine, not like a full series, this is just a personal Nuzlocke of mine, my bad, that is going to be full of jump cuts and cutting out all the little parts like walking around, useless trainers, stuff like that. It's mainly just the highlights of the series, all clipped into short videos, 10 to 15 minutes. That way, anybody can watch these every day, because who doesn't have 10 to 15 minutes to watch a video? And I know there's a lot of people out there that don't have 30 to 40 to 50 minutes to play through, or to watch a whole video every day, or every 3 days, or every 2 days, which is a problem for a lot of people. But this is definitely something that you can watch, and I thought it was an experiment, because it's something nobody's really done before on YouTube. I don't think anybody's ever done like a bam bam jump cut after jump cut of a Nuzlocke and not really showing everything. I've been on YouTube long enough playing these challenges that everybody knows that I'm not going to cheat. I'm doing this because I'm really excited to do a Nuzlocke on Crystal, and I wanted to share it with you guys, except make it so anybody can watch these. Obviously, videos won't be 10 to 15 minutes if it's like the first episode, like this one. It'd probably be a little longer, or something big like a gym battle or the Elite Four or something like that. So I'm going to actually play through this as like a very vanilla type Nuzlocke, except obviously it's hard because there's no healing and it's on set, because that's just how I like to play. And we're just going to go ahead and play as the girl, and we're going to go ahead and name her Crystal. It's just a basic, regular thing. So we're going to be playing through as Crystal, and her journey is all about taking on Red at the end of the game on Mount Silver, because I typed up like a little story aspect for this journey, as you guys might have seen in the introduction video, and that was basically Red became evil, and he cast a spell in the world that makes any Pokemon that faint die, and because of that, Crystal has to beat him to break that spell. And that's what her journey's all about. I don't know, it's something very different than anything I've ever done on the channel before, and I thought it'd be interesting to go ahead and give it a try. And if you guys don't like it, don't worry, I'll never do it again. It's never going to take over my main videos, whatever series might be going on at the time right now. Those will still be as much as I can get out, but this will be a daily series until it's done, which could be a long time, which is really cool. So today is actually, what is today? Saturday. Yeah, I'm almost certain. No, it's Friday. Okay, it's Friday. That's right. It is daily same time. I don't know. Maybe 103. Make that. I guess. Why not? All right. But anyways, I know I used a phone, but that's what this is like a prime example. This series isn't going to have this nonsense rambling and me talking to random people. I'm going to still do all of the things that I normally do in a series of mine, like talk to everybody, and I'm still going to fight everybody. But everybody that's not useful or is just like a waste of time, I'm not going to show. I'm going to show the highlights. Meaning, it's just going to be a jump cut after jump cut of highlight after highlight of the series, which I'm pretty much explained all of this in the introduction, along with all the rules. So if you want to know the rules I'm playing with, definitely check that video out. Please watch that before you watch this series. And at the end of it, since I have like the movie title aspect, at the end of the series, depending on how long the videos are, I would like to make one massive video with every single episode in it, back to back to back to back. I'm not sure if I'll do that, I just think it's really cool. So anyways, enough rambling. It's already 5.5 minutes through the video. I don't want that. That's not going to be like that in the normal videos. This is just the first one, so it's obviously a little bit different. So the first thing that we've got to do is get our starter. So obviously anybody that's played any Pokemon game before, you get yourself a starter Pokemon. We have to go to Mr. Pokemon's house, and that's what we're going to do. So, because of one-eye rules, I can't actually choose Cyndaquil, because I have used it before on the channel. Totodile I don't want. If you guys know anything about me, I like to use Pokemon that a lot of people consider sucky or not very good, and Chikorita is Chikorita is definitely one of those Pokemon, so my starter for this Nuzlocke is going to be Chikorita, and I'm really excited to go ahead and use him, or her, depending on what it is. So, I don't have a naming theme for this playthrough. I'm just going to name things on the fly. This is my personal playthrough that I happen to be sharing with you guys, so let's see what we can make of it. We're going to go ahead and name this little Chikorita Arguay. So we have Arguay, the Chikorita. Alright, so at the start of our adventure, let's go ahead and check out Crystal's ID. We have 36548, pretty interesting. And Arguay has the berry, and this is what Arguay looks like. I guess pretty decent. I don't know. I've not played a Generation 2 game for quite some time, but yeah, Arguay is looking pretty awesome. Yeah, I like Arguay. I love Chikorita, definitely my favorite starter of Johto. And one thing that I do want to point out is I normally always use the one capital letter and then all lowercase letters. That's how I play. But like for Crystal, I just think it kind of looks better in Crystal when you do all caps. So that's what I'm going to be doing for this playthrough. I normally used to hate when people do that, but I don't know. It's kind of grown on me the past few days, and I just wanted, well, the past few months, I guess, since Gold and Silver and the Virtual Console came out. I just wanted to point that out. Alright guys, obviously the challenge doesn't start until we get our Pokeballs, but up here there's a hidden potion. I thought I'd point it out. I'll get the berry tree on the way out. Here we are at Mr. Pokemon's house. Chikorita ended up getting, well, Arguay, our Chikorita, got up to level 7. Now, I know Mr. Pokemon's house really isn't too important, but, you know, I thought I'd show it just so there's a little bit of something, so you're not just like, whoa, already time to catch Pokemon. See, it's also, you guys do have to keep in mind that I've never done anything like this before, so, you know, playing a Nuzlocke like this and only showing bits and pieces is definitely new to me, so definitely know what you guys think of, let me know what you think of the idea, and definitely give it some time, because it'll take a little bit of time for me to get used to what I want to show and what I don't want to show. But for the most part, you can always assume that I'm picking up and talking to everybody and always fighting everybody. Like, I got all the berries and the potions and the antidote and everything on the way up here. So that's the last time I'm going to talk about it. It's just, you know, something I did want to throw in there while we're talking to Professor Oak here. And we got ourselves the Pokedex, which is definitely pretty important. And we can go ahead and complete it one day. Haha. Definitely not going to happen. But, you know, we got Arguay in it at least. So that's something. So we're going to go ahead and take the mystery egg to Professor Elm. And I'll see you when I get there. Alright guys, it's time for our first rival battle of the Pokemon Crystal No Healing in Battle Nuzlocke Challenge. We don't know his name yet, and personally, I don't even know his name yet. I've not thought of one, but here we go. Time to fight, question mark, question mark, question mark. And you know what he got? He got himself a Chikorita. Well, not Chikorita, a Cyndaquil. I got myself a Chikorita. Cyndaquil, Chikorita, sound the same. Let's say Arguay instead. What was I was gonna make a meme. I was gonna make a meme about Arguay, but I can't think about it. Of course I would miss with Tackle, literally. Oh, that's bad. I know the challenge doesn't technically start until I get Pokeballs, but I still really hate that feeling when your Pokemon dies this early in the game. And seeing as though I can't heal, that's pretty bad. Luckily, Arguay's got some good bulk behind him, so hopefully we'll be alright to take this thing out. As long as it doesn't keep stacking up on Leer, we'll be good, because I still do have the berry that Arguay had when we first got him, because while training on the way to Mr. Pokemon's house, I didn't end up popping the berry. But the next hit will definitely do that, unless it crits me, so we should be fine. Alright, tackle Arguay, and take that berry. Yeah, eat that berry. Gonna heal 10 HP, it's like an orange berry. But orange berries weren't a thing in this game. Basically, berries are orange berries, and then it got renamed orange berries later down the line in Generation 3. So, that's Cyndaquil beaten, and that's Arguay level 8. which kind of scares me because my level limit is 9, so we're gonna definitely have to pick up some more Pokemon as soon as we get some Pokeballs. And we will here in a second. Alright, Mr. Pokemon's egg has been brought to you, Professor Elm, and we fought a guy just like this police officer is describing. That's the person who took your Pokemon, Professor Elm. That's our rival. What are we gonna name him? I have no idea. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and name him Derek, like I always do. I always name my rival Derek. So, since I can't really think of anything, and it's kind of a regular playthrough for me, like not regular like a regular playthrough, but I named my character Crystal for crying out loud. It's pretty regular. You know, it's a vanilla type Nuzlocke with some pretty hard rules. So, Professor Elm, take your egg. Give me some Pokeballs so I can get out of here, please. Yeah, it's a big egg. I know. And Pokeballs got. Time to get some Pokemon for our team, potentially. Pro tip, don't let your mom save your money. And also don't let that guy teach you how to catch Pokemon. Because the only thing we can get on this route is going to be a Hoot. So that's going to be our encounter. Let's catch this thing. Alright, after 2 Pokeballs, Hoot got. And it's been registered to the Pokedex. It begins to hoot at the same time every day. Some trainers use them in place of clocks. Not me. Let's give it a name. I'm gonna go ahead and name this Hoot Chrono, because it's relating to time, and so is Hoot. Alright guys, heading north up here, you can get an encounter here, and there's some really cool stuff that you can get. You can get Phanpy during the morning, but there's a Pokemon that I really want to get here, and that is going to be the only thing I can get, and that's a Geodude. So, Geodude's gonna be our encounter for this route, only level 2 unfortunately. Let's catch it. Alright, we got Geodude. Geodude got. Nice, let's give it a name. So, Geodude's Pokedex entry says, proud of their sturdy bodies, they bash against each other in a contest to prove who is harder. My Geodude is definitely going to be harder. Let's give him a name. Alright, I'm gonna name this Geodude Brute. We have Brute, the Geodude. Alright. Alright, up on Route 30. There's only one thing that I can get here as well, as the past 2 routes, at nighttime anyways. And that Pokemon is going to be a Poliwag. Alright, our encounter for this route is going to be a female Poliwag. Pretty awesome. Let's catch it. Alright, we got ourselves a Poliwag. Really cool Pokemon. I'm looking forward to using this Poliwag, definitely. The swirl on its belly is its insides showing through the skin. It looks clearer after it eats. That's pretty creepy. Tadpole Pokemon. Alright, let's get a name for it. Alright guys, I'm going to name this Poliwag after another word for translucent, because of what it said about its belly. And I'm going to take 3 letters off the end because it sounds weird, and it sounds like a cool girl name if I do that. So, I'm going to name this Poliwag Pelu, which is short for Pellucid, which apparently is clear, like translucent. So we have Pelu, the Poliwag. Alright guys, I know this episode's extremely short, and there's not much to it, but that's kind of the point. These will be daily videos, so definitely look out for them if you're interested in this. Obviously the first episode, not too much is going to go on. I'm going to go ahead and put Chrono in the PC. I don't think we're going to need him for now, but I do want to train up Brute and Pelu, which I'll do for the next episode. And I apologize if you don't like this. It's still the same as my regular videos for the most part. They'll be daily. There'll be plenty to watch, and them being short like this makes, you know, you want more, because you liked it and you want more, hopefully. That's the idea. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed this, and in the next episode, we're going to make our way to Violet City. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.